Hello fellow YouTube subscribers and welcome back to another YouTube video. Now I'm gonna change the style for the animation because I do not get paid for this to make it look all smooth and pretty. Alright, now, how have you guys been? Struggling? Barely surviving? Questioning America's decisions? Don't worry, we're all in the same boat. Oh, and if you're wondering how I'm feeling perfectly great. Like, genuinely feel like life's been pretty great. I've got a new job, reasoning for so I can pay my Japan trip and to save up for a PC. I've also been working on my Webtoon more efficiently, and I've also decided I'll be working and fixing the errors and typos from episode 1 to 5 in Shuku no Yoru. So I can post on Webtoon, print a book officially, and so I can start posting the not safe for work version on Tapas. I know on Webtoon, the story says it's 18 plus. Webtoon is like very strict, and I do want very meaningful frames that are not safe for work, so I want to redraw and shift over to Tapas. Also, I've been reading more books to help with my learning disabilities, so I can get better at editing and finding grammar and typo errors in my stories, so my editor doesn't stress out too much. Plus, I've been reading a lot of life advice / hack books and dark psychology for my Webtoon and just for life as well. And also, life's been up for some reason. I do have some down slopes and some up slopes, but most of the times it's pretty happy. I do want to be honest though, sometimes it is stressful. I've got like a lot on my schedule and I've been trying to keep track on like being on track because I always get off track.
And as I said that, I literally got off track for the next minute and a half talking about how much I overwork myself. Now let's get into the video and talk about my Patreon, Webtoon, and DeviantArt and all that jazz.
Talk about the Webtoon. If you did not know, either I did post the next episode or I didn't. I probably posted after this animation. I don't know. I'm in the process of actually making it as I'm speaking. So if you do not know, I do have a Webtoon. It is called Shuku no Yoru. It's about a simple guy named Tayoka Sambuko who like has a 9 billion bounty yen on his head, but he doesn't know why. Shibuaki goes and explains to him that it's like because mythical creatures are trying to kill you. He doesn't believe it until he finds out mythical creatures are actually trying to kill him. And it's just an adventure mixed with fantasy and a little bit of romance and drama into the story. There is a lot though that has it 18 plus, so I do warn you if you go ahead and watch or read the story. Why did I say watch? I don't know. Fair warning, there's a lot of trigger moments and you can skip frames, but I hope you can enjoy the story. Now let's get into it. So I originally planned for my Webtoon to be posted like every 2 weeks, but as you can see, I've been kind of struggling with that, and at the year started I was doing that, but then school got hectic and now I'm struggling. So I'm gonna shift it to every 3 weeks now, or I'm gonna try to keep it 2 weeks, but then again I do have a job, so it's kind of hard, and I hope if it does turn out to be like once a month, please be patient with me. I'm trying my hardest. But yeah, so I'm trying to post as frequently as I can, and I do have an editor, and if I'm being honest, you may see this as I'm just a Webtoon artist and I have a team. I actually don't have a team whatsoever. It's just me and my editor. So I'm drawing everything and I have to write the story, and then I have my editor who edits the words for me. And I don't get paid for anything from Webtoon since I'm not recognized. I started to get more views, but at the same time, they don't care about the main views. It goes on global views, which is why I'm starting to switch over to Tapas because maybe I'll have a better chance. So yeah, that's what I mainly want to talk about Webtoon. Now, I know you're probably wondering, well, now that sounds super depressing, but here's the thing. I'm still making my Webtoon pretty great. I mean, it's awesome though. I still love it, even though it's deafening. But besides all that, if you do want to see more content though, because I'm taking too long to make an episode, or you just want to know more about the characters or about the background, then you can go and support me on Kofi and Patreon for exclusive content. Now let's talk about that. My Kofi and Patreon. Alright, so I do have a Patreon and Kofi, but I will say I'm kind of a little new to Kofi. I know it's probably just like Patreon, but just a little bit more like, I guess, cozy looking and a little more cuter looking. I've learned Patreon, it doesn't matter if I have somebody who does subscribe, they won't actually draw money out because it doesn't work like that. And it's a little weird. So honestly, I'm not getting paid like jack crap from it. But I do say thank you for supporting me on my Patreon. I don't know why. It acts very weird. I think it's only when you're on there that it'll work. But then again, it also matters if there's money income coming in, but I have no idea. So it's really strange. Now, if you're wondering, well, I do want to support them, but I don't know how much it costs. Don't worry. For the first tier is $1 a month. And the first tier, you get exclusive content as in character designs that are current characters, and then you get to see background designs. You get to see these cool fun facts about the characters and have a little bit of questionnaires. For the second tier, which is $3 a month, you get to see all of the first stuff, but then you get to see more exclusive stuff like possible future ideas and possible future episodes and the backgrounds episodes. So you get to see the backgrounds of things, see the designs, and also I think, yeah, in the first tier, I forgot to mention this, you get to see exclusive artwork or official artwork. Now, in the third tier, it's $5 and you get to see not safe for work and future content, like way ahead of like an arc 3, arc 4, or the next book I'm making. So yeah, those are some things you can see. Now, if you don't know if you want to support me on on there, then you can go ahead and support me on DeviantArt and start downloading my artworks and just pay like $1 or $2, and that's pretty much it. That's basically everything in that spectrum of things. Did I talk about everything? Man, that went by really fast. I wasn't expecting to talk that fast about everything because, you know, they're really big things. I mean, there's not much to say except that I post artwork and I hope you guys can check them out. So yeah, I guess that's all. So yeah, that's the whole video. That feels kind of, it feels like I didn't want to finish this video. Now, I do say if you want to support me on my Instagram, I don't really post there much because I started to switch over to DeviantArt. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel a little bit like I've pushed this project to be very short. How short is this? This is really short. Man, I'm not proud of myself for how short this is. I made such a big deal about this video and still took me so long to make. Anyways, I do have some questions from people who have asked me, which is the first question is by one of my Instagrammers. They asked, how long is it going to be until you finish like your webtoon or the episode? They didn't put like specifically of my webtoon or episode, so I put it as the next episode, if you're wondering, is literally going to come out this week, either after I post this video or before I post this video. But if you're asking like in a large range of like my whole entire webtoon, I'm gonna be honest, it's probably gonna take 4 to 5 years because I do plan this webtoon to be at least 4 arcs. We're already on their second arc, and the first arc, it took me a while because I'm in school, so probably by the time I'm out of school and take a little bit of a break just to go back into school, it will probably be coming out like quicker. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, but I do want around like at least 300 or like 400 episodes at most. So yeah, or like around 100 episodes. So yeah, I don't want it to be too much, but I do want this story to have very much of an impact, and it's gonna have a continuation after this story. So in total, I'm not gonna be finished until like years later. Like if you're asking the total of all my webtoons, this is just the starting, this is just like the beginning, so I'm not gonna finish till like way later on. So yeah, if that answers your question, that's it. For the second question, it says, have you thought about sharing your webtoon on other platforms like Tapas or some others? Now, yes, I did, and yes, I had decided I'm gonna share on Tapas because it seems easier, it seems more comfortable, and it seems like they're open-minded to the webtoon artists, even if they're small webtoon artists. So that's what I've decided I would start posting on too. So yeah, I hope that answered your guys' question. I'm sorry this video was kind of short. I wanted it to be kind of long, but there's nothing much I can talk about unless I want myself to like animate more. I really don't want to because I'm not feeling that great. So yeah, that's all the video. I hopefully in the next video I'm not feeling so sick, and I hope I can talk more, and I hope I can show my face. I'll see you guys next time, and I love you guys, and yeah, bye.